You know. You
saved my day many times. When you ran away, guess I broke my promise. I have been dishonest to you. You are the master of my plan. Then you let go of my hand. Cause I'm so
Chuck is still on whatever this very important phone call is, so we'll just keep going.
Shalom.
Hi. Hello, shalom, and good evening, Matthew.
Sorry, I'm here.
Oh, it's so good to see you alive and in another state of the Georgia.
Hey man, are you doing a fuzzy throwback, and are you in the garage?
I was always in the garage. I just had a more presentable backdrop in my garage in LA.
That's right.
So
in LA, that's where you had your setup.
This is less boxes. I have 2 aisles.
He's pre-stroke. He was a garage, but then ever since then he was in think about it. He was in North Carolina hotel / apartment, then stroke, then Arizona, then he hadn't been in the garage in a minute.
Yeah. So. And I have not come across the bin that is labeled Matthew that has my microphone in it. There's about 12 bins labeled Matthew, so I haven't come across to the. I didn't pack up the stuff. Movers came in and did everything, and yeah.
So. Wait, I'm gonna do it, Sam. So welcome back, Miho.
So man, you're talking about the Yuengling lager, right?
Yuengling.
Yeah, what the hell is Yuengling? The only thing I know about Yuengling is that Anakin killed about 30 of them, and
absolutely
then
just came in
his lightsaber.
No, well, apparently not the one that talks, Thomas. Did you see that?
Bullshit.
I mean, they're saying that they turned his ass. Anyways, so Matt, are you liking that guy?
The Yuengling, yeah. Whenever I come out here, whenever I come west or east of the Mississippi.
Sure.
It's the preferred beer of choice because it's something you can't get anywhere else. Now they're kind of, I think they partnered up with Molson Coors and started distributing more into Texas and parts of Utah and shit like that. But
gotcha.
Yeah, it's a very small traditional brewery. It's the oldest brewery in America, and it's a step up from Budweiser.
Do you know that? I don't think I've never had it. I've seen it around here. I thought I saw it for longer than I did. I could have been wrong on my dates, but I definitely have seen it around. I have not had it yet. That reminds me of when I did some paintball stuff in the Pacific Northwest. I was introduced to kokanee, and that's straight out of Seattle, Portland, Pacific Northwest stuff, right? And it was my friends that I played, a couple of guys that I played paintball with that were stationed up north in the Pacific Northwest, and they brought it down with them for me to try, and it's delicious, but you can't fucking get it. So anytime we had to go up for the tournament in Oregon, in Portland, we would go to the old Freddie Myers and walk in and out.
I got a Fred Meyer down street.
Do you really?
Yeah, I love Fred Meyer. It's like Walmart with class.
It is, and it's a trip. Their camping kind of outdoor section is next level.
You can get a couch. They got a whole clothing store.
Bro, when they were selling ATVs in the middle of the fucking store when I was there. So I mean, they had everything and then some. So I got to respond back to one of our listeners. He wants to come in for a tattoo. MJ.
Oh, to hit you up.
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
he gave me a specific date, and I keep forgetting to respond back to him like a fucking douchebag. So now that we're on the podcast live, I'm like, oh yeah, let me bring up my scheduler right this second.
Usually what happens is I get some DMs thrown at me. Hey, I'm trying to get a hold of Marco, and I'm like, well, keep trying. What do you want me to do?
Right.
I knew this was going to happen.
He's
I
a
think he wants.
after artist. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, he wants to come in on a Monday, and I'm off on Mondays. Hold on. Okay. Anyways, sorry guys.
Yep.
On Monday.
So what's going on?
Yeah, well, so that's what I was going to tell you guys. There's so much going on. Like we've okay. So we'll give our perfunctory. There is still a war in Iran, or is it not a war? Is it what is happening?
Well, it's like COVID. It was like 2 weeks to slow the curve. So we're on however 1 month of the 2-day war. So that's how I'm reading the whole thing.
Okay. This is just beginning to look a lot like Nam. I don't know what.
Yeah.
What is the whole Middle East is Vietnam?
There's a whole
Iran's calling the shots. We fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
They're economic leverage. We don't. We have kinetic leverage. We can throw fucking arms at them. We can throw a bunch of missiles and shit at them.
And unfortunately,
they're going to keep launching their $20,000 little suicide drones that we spend, however many millions of dollars a pop trying to fucking blow those out of the sky. We're going to run out of those
too.
Not those smart bombs.
Yeah, we're gonna run out of all of our interceptor shit, and then what?
Well, wait a minute. Let's talk about how about TSA? Apparently, nobody can fly anywhere. Like,
did you listen? Did you listen to the ATC footage of that whole thing when he's yelling at the fire truck?
Wait, hold on, time out. Hold on, because we got two TSAs to talk about. One of them I was talking about, which is that, and Marco may not know the other one. TSA, so the government shut down staffing crisis, like TSA, nobody, right? Okay, flying airports, but then at was it LaGuardia?
Yeah,
LaGuardia, Marco, a fucking airplane hits a fire truck.
Oh, I saw the video, and it was like,
no, reverse that. A fire truck hit an airplane.
No, they hit each other.
They were every right to be.
Well, he's got a point. The airplane has the right of way because the fire truck can change course a lot fucking quicker. And it is incumbent upon those fucking firemen to know where they are at. And those firemen killed those pilots.
The plane was landing, and the air traffic controller who initially gave clearance to that fire truck to cross that runway
told him no.
was one guy up
was trying
there
to handling he was trying to renege it. He was trying
and went, he was calling him back. He told him stop. You hear him.
Stop, truck, stop. You're not
coming. And if you look at the footage that lines up with the audio, all the other vehicles that were behind that fire truck that were also fire stopped. They all heard it.
Yep.
That one fucking guy kept going.
Yep.
But
his fault.
But did anything? I know that they reported the two unfortunate deaths of the pilot and co-pilot, right? And then injuries on the plane. But I never got. Were there any injuries in the fire truck? Because it looked like the fire truck got fucking railed. Like it got like turned on the side and skid, right?
I didn't hear anything. I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if the cab of the truck had been forward of the cockpit and the cockpit had only struck the back of the truck and rolled it, you just have shaken up fire.
They're good. Yeah.
Right. I guess that makes sense.
And that fire truck's a long. The fire truck's a long fire truck, and regardless, it's dense, and the cockpit's really high up. So, funny story. Good. Thank you for saying that, because you just helped me solve a problem for the last 48 hours, Matthew. You don't even know it.
Oh, nice.
So early on in my career, I'm in FTO. And I remember, without getting it's a dark and stormy night. It had been raining recently, and in California, you remember things like that. Right. And
these are facts, yeah.
Right. So I'm in the car. I'm driving now, right? Like I'm a big boy cop. I got to be. My training officer said you get to start the engine and operate the steering wheel, and I will operate the radio, right? Because he still doesn't trust me to do both yet. While I'm driving, now when we're sitting still, you operate the radio. When we're driving, I operate the radio, right? And so we're sitting there. And we were about to turn at an intersection. Call comes out and says, calls my call sign and says, loose horse in the roadway. Right.
Okay.
And I said, I kind of chuckled. I'm like, loose horse in the roadway. I guess we better call animal control. And my FTO looked at me with this look of disdain on his face. And I was like, what? And he goes, we don't have animal control. The county has animal control, and they're a long way away. And this is not a stray dog. And I said, no. And he goes, the height of a horse is just so that the legs get right over top of the hood. So when a car hits it, it takes the entire horse carcass through the windshield and kills everybody in the car. So, rookie, unless you want to go to a fatality, you put the car in gear and turn the lights and siren on and get your ass there now.
Oh, he's gotta be all serious about it and shit. You know what I'm saying? When you gotta bring the mood down, you know. I'm like having a good time.
Remember, you gotta get on the horse and make yourself look big.
Yeah. Oh, that was the different story. That was a whole different story. Oh my God! I told you that one, right, Matt?
Yeah.
No.
So, Marco,
I don't think I know that Thomas pretending to be a peacock story. So give me
no. Okay, so I'm out of so needless to say, Marco, part of the city has a very rural area.
Sure. Yeah.
And we had like I think the most square mileage of any city in the county, but like we were third or fourth in population. But a lot of our hills, it was rural, course property, all that stuff, right? So I get dispatched again, like a year and a half later. I'm off FTO, I'm off training, I'm off probation. I'm all by myself. I'm a full-fledged policeman, right? And I get dispatched to a loose horse on the roadway again, but it's way up where there's no cars. I'm like, cool, I'll respond code 3 because I get to respond code 3 when there's a loose horse on the roadway, and who doesn't want to drive with their lights and siren? And I get there, and sure as shit, there's a loose horse on the roadway. There's nobody around. It's just these big ranch homes and big horse fences and rolling hills and red barns and shit. And I'm like, fuck, there is a loose horse on the roadway. So I get out, and I'm like, you know, trying to motion it, like figure out where the fuck this thing. I'm like, I don't know. It's right.
How do you?
And I can't
turning into the turning into the horse whisperer.
But there is not an open gate. There is not like, and I'm looking, and then finally I see there are like this. The gate is way on the other side. Like this horse is near his home. He's not scared, but he's not in his pen. I don't know how to get him there, right? And so I'm like, horsey, come on. And so I'm trying to go,
horsey.
Doing all that. Well, apparently you can piss off a horse.
Yeah, they're smart.
Oh, yeah. Well, and they will bite the shit out of you.
And so the horse turned on me and started to run full gallop. Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, shit. I jumped in the police car. And I shut the door. And the horse goes by and he goes, right? I'm like, fuck. Okay. So I get out of the police car and I'm moving. I'm trying to get the horse. Now I'm far enough away from the police car. I can't do shit. And I'm like, let's go. And the horse is kind of moving. And then he turns and he starts running again. I'm like, shit. And I move out of the way and he goes, I'm like, God, it's never going anywhere. So like across the road in another house, there's this like woman. She's like 5'1", little blonde, in tight jeans and cowgirl boots in her pen, ring, whatever they call corral. And she goes, you got to get in front of it. And I said, what?
Did you get in front of this, cowgirl?
She goes, you got to get in front of it. You just got to get in front of it and wave your arms and look real big. And it'll stop, and then you grab it and move. And I had a Chuck. You remember the hobble?
Yeah.
I had my hobble out because I was going to put the hobble around its neck and use it as a halter. Right? I was ready.
I have one in the garage right now.
Yeah, I have one in my war bag still. Anyway.
Yeah, mine too.
But the horse will not fucking let me get close to it, and every time it does, it starts running at me and shit, and it's mad. And the lady says, "Get in front of it and put your arms up," and I'm like, "This is a bad idea." But I'm like, okay, horsey. That runs at me. I'm like, put my arms up, and it gets like 2015 like jaws, and I'm like, nope, we ain't playing this chicken fucking game. And I get out of the way, and it goes right past me. In the meantime, blonde lady's watching this giggling. She comes across the road, and she goes, no, give it. And she brought like her own halter, and then she did whatever fucking cowgirls do to get the blues, and she got the horse moving, and then the horse started running to her, and then she showed me up so hard as she just stood her ground and went, arms up. She's like, and the horse, nose to nose. They're like, I'm sorry. Fucking put the rope around his neck. It was like, get the fuck back in your house. Holy shit, dude. That was the horse story that was the most like my FTO yelling at me for not knowing horse accidents are fatal. It's not embarrassing.
No, it's just not knowledge.
Woman with tiny blonde hair be brave enough to go nose to nose with a horse. I wasn't just a little bit.
I mean, I think
guys, you wouldn't have done it either. You were all saying,
no,
bitch, you do it, and she did.
No, I would have not done it. I mean, I stand by the description that there are dangerous at both ends and crafty in the middle.
Okay.
And you know me, I don't like anything that's bigger than I am. I'm already big enough as I am, so I'm not gonna fuck with anything bigger than me.
How was your phone call?
It was very productive, and I think I might be getting a new job
already. What, within the company?
Are you supposed to say that live?
I mean, I'm not saying what job I'm getting. Not stupid. No, but it's fucking dude. It's
somebody
dope.
At your old job knows you look like I don't know.
No, it's my new place, but I network and I have friends there, like a good amount.
Switching departments.
Switching departments. Great way to put it.
Changing divisions.
Changing divisions. That's even better. Changing divisions. Transferring. Yeah. Within the same group. Within the same umbrella. Different group.
Sure. Right.
Yeah. Different.
It's still the same police department, just a different division.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. It's and that was my buddy who knows the hiring person, and they read my resume today, and he's like, fucking slam dunk. But I might be going back to nights and days and like bouncing back and forth, so my schedule might be all fucked up.
Okay, well, before we get too far into this, now that we've got you, tomorrow morning our next episode drops, our interview, and I was unable to be there. Now, Matt, Marco, you guys would I would love to actually share. I think we talked about this a little bit when it was just Chuck and I, but well, that's what I was going to tell you. But we have reached the point where the branding is done, but on the show, we're not sure if the branding is done.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I got you. Yeah.
It is very funny.
Hey, do you want me to make up a bunch of stickers for these?
For what?
For this logo.
I think so.
Yeah.
I got my boy. He's probably willing to do it, and I can get like 100, and then we can start just fucking sending them out and having people just tag them everywhere.
Right. Okay.
It'll be really cheap.
Well, so let's see.
I
should see. Play. Show where looking for the.
We could fucking do a sticker pack too. Oh, Marco, that one of those companies.
I know. Yeah, the ones. Yeah. The OG ones that we're talking about.
Yeah, well, the ones that are on here, we could do like a sticker pack of all the different colors and like make them like holographic and shit.
Sure, done.
Yeah.
So Matt, what we had Clay Novak back on. We had Clay Novak here, and then the last one we had was it was called What Goes Around. It was Tony Story. Do you remember Tony Story?
No,
not you, Chuck. Do you remember Tony Story?
Tony who?
Tony Story. We had him on the show. Tony Story.
Tony Story?
Yes.
I'm not good with names. Was that the drug?
I mean, he's not wrong though.
If I met somebody,
and neither am I.
So we had. We had one step over the line. That's why I'm reviewing. We had one episode 320 was one step over the line. That was pretty fun. So that was Ken Bear, and Ken was the marijuana smuggler.
Oh, that guy was fucking cool.
Guy was cool. Okay, so we want to have him on this show. So Ken Bear wrote One Step Over the Line, Confessions of a Marijuana Mercenary. And that was episode 320. And he talked to us about like how he started, he knew all those assholes in those like Johnny Depp movies and shit like that. And then when he got busted, he was fully willing to go, I wasn't stupid. I fucking told them what they wanted to know.
He worked with the DEA too.
He worked with the DEA and shit, but he worked with them for a long time. So it was really fun. Like, cause they basically were like, well, shit, be a crook and keep feeding us information.
Didn't he get burned by his best friend? And then he was like, all right, he flipped to go work for the DEA.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, go back and listen to it. It's so good. And then Tony's story.
If you're gonna flip, that's a good reason why.
Well, that's true.
He got fucked.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to find the videos of this to share with you guys. Tony's story was Tony's story worked for the Columbus Sheriff's Department.
Okay.
Anyway, like the sheriff screwed with him so hard.
That guy.
Yeah. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was another guy where the sheriff's department had messed with him so bad, he left. And
then he put him in jail.
No, I think he started. The guy ended up going to jail or getting indicted. The sheriff did.
Wow.
Because of him.
I don't remember if he went to jail. I have to go back and listen to the show.
So so this dude, for everyone listening, he worked for an agency. I think he was fresh out of the military or something like that. Yeah.
Marine. He was a Marine. Yeah.
Marine. Yeah. Worked for an agency, got into a good unit. He started noticing some sketchy shit, just like in the movies. They dropped some money there and were like, hey, that's yours. Now you got to sign for it. And he was like, this is fucking crazy. Never did anything with it. Kept some tabs. Long story short, they were doing some really shady shit. Taking evidence, keeping money, doing all this crazy shit. Anyways, he refuses to go along with it. They end up firing him, and the story just goes from there. You know, I don't want to give too much away.
But he ends up being exonerated. I'll say that because he ends up working for another law enforcement agency.
He's retired.
I mean, it's just a little throwback, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you could figure out, like, what episode that is, like, to tell our
That's three. So that Tony story?
Yeah.
What we're talking about? That's 321. It just happened. Just released last Friday.
Amazing.
Yeah. So that was Tony's story. And then this. So I brought this one up because I thought you guys would enjoy this. I don't know what point in the show this is. So we'll have to skip around. Matt, this is Ken Bear. And, you know, I mean, if you're going to avoid prison, right, Matt?
Well, I did not. So
I know, but wouldn't you have
It's because, as a matter of fact, Ash did not avoid prison.
Would you have preferred to avoid prison, I guess?
I mean, well, obviously, yes, but then I wouldn't be where I am now. But yeah,
it builds character.
It builds character.
All right.
I cannot hear. There's no soundy on thingy. Yeah.
Can't hear it still?
Nothing.
Really? I just
yeah, I'm a horrible lip reader, or else.
I just enabled audio. I thought, all right, let's stop. Anyway, so that's Tony. That's the one step over the line. Ken Bear. He was like Chuck said, he was an informant / DEA / drugs. He was everything, right?
That's wild.
Yeah, he did a lot of shit. He did a lot of shit.
Yeah, it was good. It was fun.
And then movies about.
Yeah. So, oh wait, I think I got it, Matt. Okay. Let's try this.
You know, you broke your mom's vase, and your brother or your sister said, "Don't tell mommy. Don't tell mommy. Don't rat me out to the principal or the teacher."
Right.
That's where people, you know, as a kid when you grow up, being, don't snitch me out, don't rat me out. But when you become a big boy, the rules become a lot different. And I'll tell you that in my situation, which we'll talk about later, I looked at the deal I was given, right? Everybody gets their, some people don't. I actually got lucky. I was smart. I followed the steps of the drug dealer code. And I got a deal that worked for me. And my deal was I wasn't really required to turn, I didn't turn in any of my friends.
Now, I told him my deal was that I wasn't really required to turn in any of my friends. Bitch, that's everybody's deal.
Yeah.
We learned in narcotics school, they're never going to snitch on their friends. You just tell them,
sorry,
I'm not asking you to snitch on your friends.
Yep.
Right? They will only snitch on the people they hate anyway.
Yep. Win-win.
What I don't get with people like that, though, is that they write a book about like, hey, I did all this stuff, and I'm like, aren't you afraid of the people who you fucked over to come and kill you? Like,
I think at this point, no. At this point, if anybody goes out, like, what the fuck? Like, what are they gonna do to him? You know?
I mean, how long? How long ago?
I mean, that was the point.
If you're fucking pushing weed back in the day, I mean, that's a big thing to push. Nowadays, it's like, just fucking go down the street to the dispensary and call it a day. You know, it's like no one's muscling weed anymore.
At least not where you live, but yeah.
All right, let's see. So this is Tony's story. This is last week. So this is episode 321.
321.
Yeah. This is why I thought we would do, because we need to do this more. We need to show about like what's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, I like it.
So this was Tony's story.
Oh, he looks so serious.
Stop, like on the the topic or whatever. So there was a lot of that uneasiness, that you felt something was coming, and and so it kind of came to a head with me towards the end of the year. You have those ledgers of expenses that you do throughout the year, and you kept a running ledger of all your cases, all your expenses, how much money you started with, how much you have on hand. And I always made it a point that if my ledger said, I spent $2,000 out of I was given $3,000, I spent $2,000, I should have $1,000 physically. I always had that money to where I could pull it and show it, and that was me. A couple of guys I worked with, they couldn't. And the issue was, they had taken from the wrong pocket on occasion because, we were in 1995, 96, 97. I think my hourly rate, I started at $9 an hour. When I left, I was up to $12.25.
Bro, did you hear what he was making?
Yeah, dude, that's fucking
in
crazy.
1995 for a cop.
That's almost the price of diesel in California. $9.
Oh, is that? Oh, I can't speak on that.
It's $7.50 right now, dude.
I'm loving life. It jumped up since I got out here in the beginning of the month, and as of today, it has jumped up to $3.60.
Yeah, 360 is really, bro. 360 is really expensive, dude. I'm at like $3.49. It's really fucked up.
I'm at $7.58 right now, and $7.50 or $8, and that's almost.
How are you going anywhere? How are you going anywhere?
I was putting in $60 to go to work, and it would give me like almost a half a tank, and then the next week I put in $60, and then I got like a quarter, and then I put in $80, and I got a half a tank, and I was like, that's cool.
Okay, I was so pissed. I was so pissed when I drove my truck out here for the first time. Once it got dropped off, I went to go fill it up, and I was only able to put like not even $40 worth of gas in. Fill it up. In California, I could put so much more in, and so I just felt like what the fuck? Like I'm what the fuck?
Fuck you, dude.
So here's what I would like to say is that I only brought this up not to rub it in Chuck's face, but we do have an episode dropping tomorrow morning. And so I wanted to share this because Chuck, I was not there for this one. This was a man by the name of Chris Michael. Do you remember? This is
really bad with
Chris
names.
Michael.
That guy, the bald guy.
Ooh, I remember him. Yeah, I don't remember the exact story.
Here's let's see. Do we have audio?
Nope.
We do not. Why do we not? All right. Do you remember him, Chuck? Hold on. I'll stop sharing.
I remember he started a nonprofit for with blankets and stuff to give to homeless and things like that.
Okay.
Remember that.
I know it's hard when it's been weeks ago. Chuck, we need to make sure that we figure out who was on and refresh.
And to the listeners, in all fairness, these are not recorded. Like the guys did not record this week to come out on Friday. This was recorded a while
ago.
Yeah.
This was 3 months ago.
So here, let's see.
I mean, I don't even remember what I had for dinner last night, let alone something that happened 3 months ago.
I mean, that's, it'd be like that, man. It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah. Listen, Chuck is getting, you guys want to hear Chuck? Chuck, this is beautiful. I love Chuck. Chuck, okay.
I would love to hear anything because we can't hear anything.
No, I just figured it out. So, I think I just figured it out. So let's see. Can you hear this?
No.
Nope.
No?
No.
Damn it. All right, hold on. Let's come back. Shit. You guys, it's so good. I can't wait if you can hear it. Chuck, you went to peer counseling, right? School or something? You're like,
I was a peer counselor, yeah.
Yes, okay. It shows. Listen to this, guys. This is Chuck, peer counseling.
With my partner Tom, this is important. It's great to talk to other people. It's great to let them have a place to vent. And for other people listening, it lets them know that they're not alone, right? It lets them know that, okay, it's okay to feel like that. It's okay he went through it. Look, if he went through it, I can get through it. Like listening to your story, that shit was rough and you still made it. And then you started turning around to help others. Mm-hmm. And I assume a catalyst of that was that accident you were involved in, the head-on collision. What happened with that?
What happened with that, Chuck? What happened with the head-on collision?
It was cutting onions.
Someone's chopping onions up in this motherfucker.
He's good at that stuff, guys. He's good at that stuff.
Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. It's almost like looking at Prince in the eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to fuss much, but I wanted to open up and like start talking about feelings there for a moment. I was listening to Chuck and I was like, yeah, you know what? My dad, took off when I was younger, and
Can I have a hug? Can I have a hug right now?
Go to therapy school, right? Like, guys. So tomorrow, 3:22, Chris Michael is the episode that comes out. It drops. So what else? We've talked about a little bit about news, right? Oh, wait, did we talk about the guy that stole a flamingo from a Vegas habitat?
I would love to.
Let's
I was just in Vegas.
That.
What the fuck?
Marco, go ahead. Marco, go ahead.
No. I'm saying I had no idea. I would absolutely love to. Do you have it queued up, Thomas? Because
okay. So
that flew under my radar. See what I did there?
Oh,
I see what you did. Okay, so did you guys hear about this? Am I the only one that
I have not heard about a lot of things recently, but flamingos being stolen in Vegas, I want to hear about it. And then we're going to talk about Chuck's blue time in Vegas.
Oh yeah, huh? Okay. Ooh. Tourist accused of stealing, injuring, flamingos at famed Las Vegas hotel.
Oh my God.
A Canadian tourist has been charged with animal cruelty.
Fucking Canadians again.
After police say he stole a flamingo from a famous hotel. I wonder which one.
The flamingo.
According to an arrest report, he broke into the wildlife habitat at, anybody want to guess? The Flamingo Hotel. Dragged and cornered flamingos before carrying one of the birds to his room. Oh my God, there's pictures.
Oh, I did hear about this. He was drunk. So yeah.
Guy,
he was watching The Hangover and he couldn't find Mike Tyson's fucking tiger, so he was like,
"No,
you know what? Fuck this guy."
It goes. Hey guys, it gets worse.
If you saw this motherfucker going to his room and you didn't do anything, fuck you, dude.
Oh yeah,
dude. He was
got that bitch by the neck,
dude. This is not cradling a flamingo gently.
Nah, no.
All right,
I mean, even if he was cradling it gently, I'd been like, bro, what the fuck? What are we doing?
He's seen entering the habitat at 5 a.m., grabbing the birds as they are heard screaming. I won't say crying, but the article does.
Yeah,
he told police he was drunk and he took the flamingo to his room to pop its wing back into place. The 33-year-old was later taken into custody and charged with 4 counts of animal cruelty. His bail's been set at $12,000. He should have gotten a lot more punishment.
He should be on a sex offender list just because. Just because.
Yeah. A sex offender list? I mean, I guess like animal.
For the rest of your life.
For bestiality?
Not even just because that's just fucked up. Like, no, dude. Like,
I don't.
We're just gonna throw this in there just because. Just like fucking. You know what?
Just
gotcha.
Because.
You're just on a watch list.
I think maybe you wanted to fuck that flamingo, so we're gonna go ahead and put you on a registry.
So he had his hearing.
Mm-hmm.
He had his hearing. The judge, like, they're throwing the book at him, like. They're criminal complaint. Like the judge, he didn't even get to his like preliminary hearing, but he's
maybe Maybe his book later on in
follow this now and see what happens.
I think in like 15 years when he releases a book, it may be called "How I Fucked the Fowl."
This should be like on our single mom segment later. But did you guys hear about the woman who her husband passed away tragically, and so she wrote a children's book to help her children learn to cope with grief, and that children's book became a bestseller, and then she was arrested for killing him.
Yes, I did hear that.
Yeah,
I did hear that.
Yeah,
guys, has there ever been a time where something comes across your desk, you think it's like news, like, and you're like, oh man, I hope this is true, and you find that it's not true, and you feel bad because it's actually not true, no matter how fucked up it is?
Yeah.
So here's one that came across my desk. A New York Chinese restaurant gets closed down because they found a total of 305 dead frozen squirrels in their freezer.
300, dude.
300 dead squirrels.
I've shot and eaten squirrel before. In Mississippi. It's a tasty animal.
I'm just saying, dude. Like, what? I've never had squirrel out of the many things that I've had.
Not that you know of, bro.
I mean, I did have pastor tacos in Mexico, like in Mexico, like
no,
in
those
TJ. So that's probably either rat or dog. You know what I'm saying? Like it could have been.
No, that's.
But I got to tell you,
it's rat or dog here, but it's pork there.
But I got to tell you, it was delicious.
Is a raton?
Are you saying this is a rat burger I'm having?
I hear dog tastes really good.
Oh, Marco, side note. So my little one is in a new school out here, right? A new little preschool thing. It's Spanish immersion, like she was doing in LA.
Yeah.
She's the new kid. Yesterday, or was it today? I forget. But my wife told me that the director of the school said that all the teachers are surprised and impressed with my little 3.5-year-old, that she speaks Spanish that is akin to somebody growing up in a Spanish-speaking country.
That's because she, in fact, was being brought up in the
raised in a Spanish-speaking
country. She went to school in Los Angeles, right? So I'm like,
she went to a Spanish immersion school in Los Angeles.
In Los Angeles, right? In Los Angeles, yeah.
Hey, do you guys fucking know how long the name is?
Los
how
Angeles?
Actually long?
Yeah. LOS.
No. Okay, Marco, I want you to say it because I have seen it, but I don't think I'm going to send it to you privately. This is one of my favorite things about the city of Los Angeles is the actual name is so much more. Well, first of all, the city of angels, right? Like, yeah, Los Angeles.
Yeah.
But like Los Angel, like it's the angels. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, no. It's just Los is and then angels is Angeles.
Right. Okay.
The angels. Yeah.
So I'm going to send the whole name to Marco. But either way, I want you guys to understand that what's going on there is nowhere near as important as what's going on over in another country. Because in London, wildlife experts are warning of the dangers of discarding nicotine products. Because squirrels have been caught vaping on camera.
Fucking cocaine bears? We're doing fucking bro squirrels?
I figured maybe you'd say like it was the pouches or something that the squirrels were
squirrels.
Eating and getting all zipped up on. But squirrels are picking up vapes.
Squirrels are picking up the vapes.
Do we have video of this? Not that I believe any of this shit anyway.
Marco, can you look at that? Can you look at that?
AI stuff.
What am I looking for, Chuck?
Squirrels sucking down vapes.
Yes, but what am I? Yes, squirrels sucking down vapes. Got it?
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now.
Nicotine addicted squirrels.
Oh, squirrels vaping. By the way,
right.
the deadly one. Okay, in a bunch of different, from a bunch of different news outlets. Oh wow! All right. Moment squirrel seen vaping in a UK park with animals drawn to fruity e-cigarettes. It's holding the vape, gentlemen. There is a video. It's twisting it, figuring it out. Oh man. I mean, I see it. So and
well, that's why Juul got sued. They were like Joe Camel had that same thing. Yeah, like you market to kids. Well, the fruit flavor is marketing to squirrels, apparently, boys.
What's California going to do about that?
Well, you know what? They probably had a nicotine addiction because all the cigarette butts that used to get thrown on the ground that they'd fucking eat, and they're just like all jacked up off nicotine. That's why they're crazy all the time.
They're gonna ban plastic vapes.
Dude, California's gonna do it first. Watch.
Right, Marco.
Holy Facebook Messenger. Yeah, I just saw it.
Say it.
El pueblo de Nuestra Señora, la Reina de Los Ángeles de... Oh, what's this? That is a real native word. Porcincula.
Porcincula, right?
Yeah, porcincula.
Yeah.
Porcincula. Es porcincula.
Porcincula.
El pueblo de Nuestra Señora, la Reina de Los Ángeles de Porcincula. Okay.
Right.
This is the pueblo, you know, everyone like that. Obviously, the town or
city,
you know,
right?
the town or city or province of Our Lady, the Queen of the Angels. Yeah, that's
a pretty cool fucking name, dude.
That's like a church. I'm sorry, that's like a church name or a fucking like a hospital name.
So yeah, that's very
very
Jesus,
cool.
And now it smells like shit, literally.
Yes. Well, yeah. So can we spend a little time? We used to do this way back. Chuck, you weren't here for this back in the day, but I'd like to rewind the clock to Manstalgia.
Okay.
Because during those days, we used to do a thing where we would go over what celebrities died.
Yes.
And there's one that deserves talking about.
Yes.
Can we though? Are we allowed to?
Well, here's the thing.
Is it safe?
So I wanted to tell you, I got this and I thought this was appropriate. So this is how we open this subject up. Because somebody shared with me what it looked like when death, and I know you know who you are, what did it look like when death found out that he had to go collect Chuck Norris?
Do it. No big deal. Just dive into it. Just. Jesus, my heart's beating so fast.
So true.
Did you?
Shit.
There's another video floating around, and it's a clip from Guardians of the Galaxy, and it's like the moment with it's like Guardians Volume 3. It's the moment when Thor is talking to Star-Lord, and they're talking about like basically it's like a whole moment of who's actually in charge, right?
Oh yeah.
And he's like, Thor's like, don't worry about it. Everyone knows who's in charge. There's no reason for anyone to go knifing each other. You know, we all know who's in charge. And then Star-Lord goes, me, I'm in charge. And everyone goes, well, yes, of course. And it's like Thor's Chuck Norris, and Star-Lord is God up there. Chuck trying to reassure him.
Did you find it?
I did not. I was in the process of looking up other celebrity deaths for this week.
Okay. Well, we can talk. It's Chuck Norris. The stuff that Chuck Norris said about, like, I love Chuck Norris talking about other martial artists is probably my favorite martial arts interview of all time. Like,
man, Chuck Norris talking about the Bowflex is my favorite.
All right, but you get what I'm saying, Marco. Like, how many people have that debate about who could kick whose ass or this, that, the other thing, right? He
was so like just eloquently spoken. Charles, by the way, his name is
no Carlos.
I'm sorry, Carlos. That's right, Carlos. And then in I guess when he was in the military, they gave him the nickname Chuck, and it just stuck through the rest of his life, which I didn't even know. I didn't know that, but yeah, the way he spoke about other martial arts and breaking stuff down, like he spoke like so like soft and eloquently. This is like, wow, that's even crazier. You know that he was talking about the fight. I don't know if you saw the video where he was the clip about him talking about the fight choreography, doing the choreography with the fight with Bruce Lee, right? And it was just like he's just saying it was just amazing because they were just able to just say, "Hey, I'm going to do this and this and this." It's like, "Oh yeah, cool. Then I'll do this and this and this to counter."
And
and then we'll
Bruce
do
Lee
this
was
and this.
Bruce Lee did not fuck around.
No.
Like if you don't know the story about how Bob Wall accidentally cut Bruce Lee during a scene because he mistimed a scene with a broken bottle, and that 3 days later Bruce Lee, and you can see on camera when he's clenching his fist because he can't show that he has stitches across the palm of his hand. Bob Wall says he kicked me so fucking hard, I flew back like I'd been kicked by a mule twice as far as I was supposed to go, so hard that I broke 2 arms of the guys that were supposed to catch me, the stuntmen. Bruce Lee did not fuck around if you screwed up on set. But Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee fought, right? In a movie famously, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And Chuck, but here's the thing. Chuck had ultimate respect for Bruce, but Chuck was a real fighter.
Yeah.
Yes, and I guess Bruce had done, as we know famously now, some underground stuff and then some other stuff. But at that time, Chuck was the world karate champion. He was actually he was the world champion at that point. And it was noted that Bruce called Chuck, and Chuck was like it was laughing, not joking with him, saying like, "Oh, okay, you just want to take on the world champion right now, and put that you can beat me on screen."
Right.
And that was part of the conversation that they had. That Bruce Lee reaching out to Chuck and talking him into doing that film.
Right, and so Chuck Norris, like, he fought. So here I found one, Marco. Let's see if I can.
Please.
The sound. It's got some music, so I'm just gonna mute it because who gives a shit. So this is Chuck Norris in the West Coast East Coast Championship versus Luis Delgado. So you guys, UFC was not a thing, right? We had not yet seen. We had not yet seen the shameful victory of Miyagi-Do,
right,
over Cobra Kai through a treacherous kick to the face.
We
did not know about martial arts tournaments, but Chuck Norris was still battling Luis Delgado. And here is some actual Chuck Norris fight footage. So there's Chuck, like, whoa, oh, dude, that's a ballsy kick to do it, and like he got it.
I mean, the respect from
like that's a full, like, damn. He was so fast. So Chuck Norris talked about fighting Bruce Lee. He talked about meeting Seagal. He talked about meeting Van Damme. He had nothing but nice things to say about Bruce Lee, right? Now, say what you want about that portrayal of Bruce Lee in. Did you guys see Once Upon a Time in Mexico?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
No, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
Now, what was the deal with that?
It was
family mad.
What's that?
Why was his family mad?
Whose family?
Bruce Lee. Weren't they mad because in the movie Brad Pitt's character kicks Bruce Lee's character's ass?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It's a fucking movie.
Yeah.
Also, the Helter Skelter killings didn't. Were the whole movie was just a spoof on a what if of history.
But what's crazy is they were more upset about him being portrayed with this giant ego.
Yeah.
Yes, and he was. I mean, they obviously they portrayed him over the top, and I mean, I get it. It's a Hollywood depiction, but I mean, Bruce Lee is fucking legendary.
That's not the real story. The real story.
No,
there are behind the scenes footage of Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris. Right, not what you see on screen. Some of it you do see on screen. It's missing context, right? And this is the original footage before they overdubbed it. This is original footage from a Chuck Norris Bruce Lee fight in a film.
Oh my god, dude.
I love you so much right now.
Wait, we can't do that. I forgot that we get banned every time we use that one.
Music matters.
Yeah. Let's see.
Music and context. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyway, but there's actually Chuck Norris did talk about. Did you ever see him talk about Van Damme versus Seagal? Marco?
No, I don't think I did.
Matt, did you see this one?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so we all know the reputation of those two, right?
Right. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Van Damme supposedly is a good martial artist with an ego problem.
Right.
And supposedly Seagal is a bad martial artist with an ego
problem. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Now, this is Chuck Norris talking about the two of them.
Seagal. I don't know. I don't know Steven. I've only met him once. Jean-Claude's pretty good.
You can't tell just from seeing his movie, martial arts.
See, most of Seagal's movies, his action is done close up. You really can't see. Everything is real quick cuts. So you don't get a chance to really see exactly what he's doing. Where with Van Damme, trained with me for 1.5 years when he came over from Brussels. So I know him quite well. I mean, he's a good martial artist.
I wonder who a champion martial artist would be. A big guy with a kind of Middle European accent. I ran into a bookstore once and I went over to say hello to him and he said, "Get the hell away from me, I'm going to kill you."
He said that to you?
Yeah.
Martial artist?
Uh-huh.
Actor or what?
Not an actor, but a martial artist world champion.
Are you sure he's a world champion? I don't think he is.
I don't know.
Because I know all the world champions. I know every one of them.
I'll find out and let you know.
I know every one of them, and I don't know of one that would have that attitude.
Look at that, dude.
Wow.
That's
Can I ask, what was with the 1980s porno music in the background? I'm just. Did anyone catch?
I don't know. I didn't make the video.
And I was hanging on his words. I mean, that's fucking Chuck Norris. You shut the fuck up and listen, right? Because I mean, if anyone's gonna punch through the veil, and I didn't mean punch through the veil and get you, it'll be Chuck, right?
Well, Chuck Norris got tired of being undefeated on Earth.
I mean, he had a whole different plane.
Yeah, he's now the Grim Reaper.
Grim Reaper retired. Chuck Norris had to go.
I think he's now everything.
Yeah,
I think he's now everything over there. But I was paying attention to Chuck when he's singing. And I was like, oh wow, that's crazy. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, wait a minute. What?
You kept expecting the pizza guy to walk in.
I was like, yeah, excuse me, ma'am. Did you order extra sausage on this pizza?
Okay, so before we shut down, we have had Clay Novak on the show a couple times. He's filled in.
Yes, no more virgins left in heaven.
I think we have to figure out. I think he has to be a Yukon Cornelius something like that. Has to be Clay. He asked for that. Like, we got to make Clay Yukon Clay Nelius.
Yeah, I just gotta. I started when you sent me that. I started laughing. If you remember, I started cracking up. I just got to change it. So I started changing them over, and obviously to match the aesthetic of the other characters, right? Yeah. And it loses some of that Cornelius kind of sense to it. It's like I'm having just opening up the curtains and seeing how the machine works. I'm having a little bit of a problem with the eyes because like what sells those characters is like the simplicity of the eyes and just how wide the face and everything. And like when you start doing the other style of eyes, it loses that Cornelius kind of sense to it. So that don't get me wrong, I haven't thrown in or anything like that.
No, it's all good. We got it. Clay, we're working on it. But Clay posted something and he tagged us in it, and I thought it was fire. But I want to get your take on it because I think first you, then Chuck. I work with a guy. I'm going to talk to you about it. I worked with a guy. He retired, 25 years Army. He was always he served chaplains, right? He was in the chaplain corps for 25 years. And I was like, oh, that must be. He goes, no. Okay. I remember one time I had to drive a chaplain to Fallujah for 24 hours. And like, sir, I was like, we're driving for 24 hours. If the shit happens and we have to stop, you have to pick up a gun. And the chaplain's like, I can't pick up a gun. He's like, sir, pick up a fucking gun. And he's a sergeant and the chaplain's a lieutenant colonel, right? Like he's like, pick up a fucking gun, right? Like, okay. So, but this was interesting from our buddy Clay Novak. And I Matt, you and Chuck would be better suited to weigh in on it. And so I wanted to hear your guys' opinion. So Matt, this is what Clay said, and he tagged us in it.
Hey folks, Clay Novak here, author of the Terry Davis series. As always, links in bio for those books. Keep Moving, Keep Shooting, Cross the Bear, and Rebellis, all books 1 through 3 so far of the Terry Davis series, working on book 4. Go to my bio, go to the links. You can buy those on Amazon. But today I'm here to ask the question about chaplains. Secretary Hegseth just made an announcement that chaplains across the military are going to stop wearing rank and wear only the insignia associated with being a chaplain and specifically of their faith. I was in the Army for 27 years. I had experience and exposure with chaplains from captain to 2-star at various ranks and levels, both people who worked for me and people that I worked alongside, peers, etc. I never experienced chaplain rank as an issue. I never heard of anyone saying, hey, I don't want to go to the chaplain because he is of such rank. He outranks me. He's this rank. He's that rank. Never seen it or heard of it as an issue, but somehow Secretary Hegseth has decided that across the department that chaplains are all going to remove their rank insignia.
So they're still going to be ranked. But they're just going to remove their insignia, right?
You just don't know. They're just not going to wear. They're not going to be showing their rank. But I don't understand. I don't understand why even bother doing that.
I've never run into an issue. They don't throw their rank around. That's not what a chaplain does.
Yeah.
A chaplain's there to help you. And
they throw their rank around. They're not a chaplain.
Yeah, but other side of that coin, so they can say, yeah, exactly. That's why we're just removing the rank. So it's like a stupid.
Can you imagine if a chaplain did walk around throwing over his rank? Soldier, you're going to give me 25 push-ups and 25 Hail Marys? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like.
Wait, but we posted a meme.
Fucking military. It's the fucking military. There are ranks in the military. We respect ranks. It's just fucking stupid. I
do you think in a situation, not a situation, but in a job or title or MLS like that, like for a chaplain, right? The rank is more to do with like time and like instead of like a hierarchy or seniority.
Well, it's your pay grade. I mean, that's
what I was going to get to. Do you think it's more about the pay grade? You know, saying like you've been this, so we have to give you this.
They don't need a rank. They don't order people around.
No, I've never run into an issue with a chaplain ever.
But think about what I just said, right? I was telling you about a sergeant, Marco, that was yelling at a lieutenant colonel, "Pick up a fucking gun."
Yeah,
right?
I mean, in that sense, I mean, yeah, you'd hope to get yelled at. You know what I'm saying? Like, gotta get your.
But even then, the chaplain doesn't have to. That's the thing. He doesn't have to follow the order. He can do what he wants, and that's where the rank has its privilege, right? As far as I'm concerned, every chaplain could be a goddamn general, because if they're a good chaplain, nobody will know they're a general. But when somebody tries to make that chaplain do something that is against their religion, the chaplain can go fuck yourself.
Yeah, but in the Corps and in the Army, isn't every soldier a rifleman first? I mean, isn't that like beat into? I mean,
not in the Army. No, not in the Army.
I think it's just the Marines, right?
Marines are the only branch that everybody is a rifleman. Army,
they all will have to go. Yeah.
You know, guys, I actually know a chaplain. He, Eric, he re-enlisted. He went full time as a chaplain. He actually used to randomly run a coffee food truck next to my wife's old breakfast food truck, where they both sold their food trucks. I'm gonna reach out to him. I'm gonna send him. I know he's on assignment right now. He's not here in Austin anymore, I don't think, or he may be over in. Anyways, I'm gonna reach out to him and I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna email him and ask him his thoughts on that. And I'll get back to that. I'm sorry.
What?
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I said, did he ran?
He ran so far away he couldn't get away.
He went to Iran.
No, I don't think so. It's possible, but I don't believe so.
Yeah, well, we want to have some people, but we want to have Clay back. We'll talk about that. We want to have Coach Ty Smith back. We'll talk about that. We're running out of time tonight. What do you guys want to close with? Your call. You make the call.
What do we want to call? You know, I was trying to find.
Did you know?
We always do single moms.
Did you know Chuck Norris can do a wheelie on a unicycle?
Wait, Chuck Norris can do a wheelie on a unicycle. Wow, I did not know that. That's no.
Yeah, he also speaks Braille.
That's amazing.
Man,
he is the most interesting man in the world.
I mean, he's like the only man in the world. The rest of us are just
should we
faking
do
it.
Chuck Norris jokes?
It seems like that's where it's going.
Why not?
It does.
All right, let's go with Chuck Norris isn't dead. The Grim Reaper just checks under his bed before he's going to sleep.
I mean, yeah, y'all know that when Chuck Norris was born, he drove his mom to the hospital?
Hey, Chuck Norris is not dead. He just went low ready into eternity.
Oh, that's great, dude. When Chuck Norris, go ahead.
Chuck Norris can tie his shoes with his feet.
Damn, that's amazing.
You guys know that Death once had a Chuck Norris experience?
a near Chuck experience. You know when Chuck Norris slices onions, the onions cry.
Chuck Norris went to the cardiologist, and the cardiologist said, "Chuck, you don't have a pulse." And he goes, "What are you talking about?" "Of course I do." And he goes, No. Your pulse isn't a pulse; it's a mission tempo.
Nice.
Chuck Norris's cowboy boots are made from real cowboys.
Damn.
When Chuck Norris flatlined, he gave the machine a dirty look and it started beeping again.
Damn. Hey, do you know that?
Oh, go for it.
Do you know that Chuck Norris is the only one that actually knows Victoria's Secret?
Oh.
Had to think about that one.
Uh-huh.
Chuck Norris can start a fire with an ice cube.
Nice.
Chuck Norris doesn't rest in peace. Peace rests because Chuck Norris is watching.
Oh shit.
Jesus can walk on water. Chuck Norris can swim on land.
Oh man. Chuck Norris can actually kill 2 stones with 1 bird.
Do you know what the cause of death is on Chuck Norris's death certificate? Not applicable.
Oh damn.
When Chuck Norris cuts onions, the onions cry.
Oh,
You're joking, right?
You kidding, right?
Did
Who had the stroke in
Fuck
this group?
I just said that 2 jokes. I mean, I know I'm horrible at these. I know that I'm the worst one.
Dude,
That was like 3 jokes ago, too. That was great.
Man, did y'all know
Chuck Norris can divide by 0.
Did you guys know that ghosts all tell Chuck Norris stories around the campfire?
Y'all know that Chuck Norris can actually slam a revolving door?
Nice.
Did you guys hear that the obituary section had to check with Chuck Norris before they published?
Chuck Norris can pick oranges from an apple tree and make lemonade.
Damn.
Do y'all know that Chuck Norris turned 18 and his parents moved out?
Hey, but here, check this out. Chuck Norris knows he doesn't have to haunt anywhere in the afterlife, though, right? Think about it.
Damn.
Everywhere behaves.
Yeah. Everyone's
Chuck show up.
Chuck Norris can win Connect 4 in 3 moves.
A listener just popped one in and said, "I once saw Chuck Norris strike lightning."
Okay.
That's amazing. You know the flu actually goes and gets a Chuck Norris shot every year.
Oh.
Chuck Norris is the reason Waldo is hiding.
Yeah. Do you guys know why Chuck Norris finally died?
Why?
Chuck Norris did not fear death.
Mm.
Death, in fact, feared all the paperwork involved if he took Chuck Norris.